It's called three-card monte. Now, it's another gambling game, and the goal here was to bet money. So I want you to try to imagine for a second that you were going to bet some money right now. And I want you to imagine that you are betting money on where the ace of spades is. So where's the ace? All right, great job. Now I'm going to mix them. Very simple. I will mix the cards just like this. Now, if I remove one of the cards, you couldn't see exactly what I did, so I don't expect you to know. But if I were to ask you where the ace is right now, where would you guess? In my hand? Who thinks it's in my hand? Raise your hands now. Some of you? Who thinks it's on the table? Raise your hands. Oh, pretty mixed. Okay, it's in my hands. So if the ace and the queen are here, what should be here? The king. Great, you're paying attention. That's all I care about. So here's the fun part. I'm actually going to show you what I do. This time I'm actually going to do it more obvious so you won't get tricked. All right, I'm going to take it like this and mix these around. And while I mix them, I'm actually going to take the cards and show you the cards like this. So if I remove one card now, like this, where is the ace? It looks like it's right there, right? But I did tell you I was going to trick you. So it must be here. So wait. If these two are here, what's here? The queen. Great, you're paying attention. You're making sense. All right, great. I'm going to do one last time, but this time you are going to lose no matter what. Are you ready? You won't be able to figure out where the ace is. All right, it's going to be a lot of fun. So it's very simple. I am going to mix the cards like this. Okay, as I mix the cards, I am going to show you what the cards are as I mix them. So you see there is a queen, there is a king, and there is an ace. And I remove it just like this. Now, it really looks like it's here, correct? So if I were to ask you right now where the ace is, where would you guess? Oh, some of you saw how suspicious I was acting here and thought maybe I was trying to make you think it was here. Okay, did you know it doesn't matter what you choose? Because at this point, you've already lost. They're all kings. And that's three-card monte. Thank you very much. Now, speaking of the history of magic, I want to take you back to 4,000 years ago again. I'm going to show you a classic you might have seen in ancient India. Okay? How many people think it would be amazing to go back in time and see ancient India? That'd be cool. I think it would be really cool. Now, here's something fun. I want you to watch carefully at the ends. Okay? Now, thousands of years ago, they only really cared about things that were useful, right? So back then, there's nothing more useful than being able to handle a rope, because 90% of work was done with ropes. It's just how the world worked back then. So we're going to do a little imaginary situation here. We're going to update it for the modern day. Can we imagine scissors here? Throw me some magic. Throw me some magic from the audience. Throw me some magic. Great job. Now watch. If we can imagine scissors, it's very simple. We cut the rope. Now, if you can cut the rope, you must. Anybody know? What? Restore it. Similar concept, but you got to restore it. Now, if you can restore the rope and cut it, what happens? This is a really weird idea for 1 second. What happens if we cut and restore the rope at the same time? The ends come clean off. We get a rope all the ways around. Oh, that rope tastes horrible. Oh, whew. Go right back. That's pretty cool illusion, right? I don't know, it's kind of wild. Now, you guys seem like you have pretty good imagination, so I'm going to show you one more imagination involving magic trick, all right? I want you to imagine these ends can teleport from here over to the other side. Now, you can see them, they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Throw me some magic, on this side. And then jumping over here, throw some magic on this side. Great job, great job. They jump across just like that. You can see the ends teleport across the rope. Just like that. In fact, you can see the rope all the ways around. You know what? Would you help me? I'm going to hand you this rope. Catch it. All right, I'm going to need somebody over here. Would you help me? Pull on the rope, pull on the rope. I'm giving you the power of magic. Pull on the rope, pull on the rope. Thank you, great job. All right, so sorry you got the short end of the rope. Here you go. Take it. All right, so I know my puns. I probably should get sent to the penitentiary. Nah. All right. take the rope. The ends aren't magnetic, right? Try to stick them together. Does it stretch? Does it shrink? No. Right? Does it stretch? Doesn't shrink? No magnetic ends? Okay. So in your professional opinion, and you do look like a professional rope examiner. All right. That's a normal rope, right? No trap doors, no smoke mirrors? All right, I don't know how you fit that in a rope, but here you go. I'll take this one back. So we got one long. Where's the micro? One micro. Didn't say anything about any of you guys. No. Wait. And one medium. So wait. If they're all different sizes, they look very different in size. But, I like to say something interesting. I like to say that this trick is very similar to human beings. When we look out in the real world, we see people, and we have differences that are noticeable, and we try to judge people based on their differences, right? But the truth is, if we look a little deeper, you might notice that deep down, we're all really just human beings, right? We're all really just human beings, just like that. You can see that is 1, 2, 3 ropes, just like that. I'll tie them up so you can see they're all the same length now. It's a great metaphor. All right, was that cool? Who thought that was cool? It's an okay magic trick, guys. It's okay magic trick. Now, you know what? As fun as that is, we've traveled through time. I want to share with you one other incredible classic from thousands of years ago. This is a trick called the linking rings. You might have heard of it before. Anybody heard of the linking rings? Some of you guys? Yeah, a lot of you guys. All right, now I want to take 2 people from the audience. So many choices. I'm going to start with the front row. So you can come up. And I'm going to take you from this side. Boom. And then we're going to work our way back. One person here. Remember, there's tons of seats up for other people during the end of the show. All right, you're standing here. You stand here. You guys are the eyes and the ears of the audience. Give them a huge round of applause. You can come closer. I don't bite. I promise. There we go. Now, this is the cool part. How many do you see here? Just checking your math.
Wait. Can I look?
It's 4. It's 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All right. No worries. 4. All right. Now, this is the important part. Okay. You can see them. They're going to pass through each other right here. Now, before they pass through right here, I'm showing you where it's going to happen. I want you to feel right in that spot. You can see there.
Yeah, that's nice.
And would you feel right there as well? Yeah, it's solid, right? Watch. 1, 2, 3. And it passes right through. Now, you guys can see from there, but it's nice having them up here close, right? Now, I could have just gotten lucky. Could have. Just, maybe it's a quantum jump.
How does that work, though? How do you get lucky?
Quantum jumps. Maybe the particles align, and, there's 1.00000001 something chance, Oh, but what about the second time? Now, the cool thing about this is you can see them all the ways around. Now, it could be some crazy illusion. Of course it is. But this one's actually the hardest one of all. Anybody know why? That's a good guess, but I'm going to make it pass through right here. Now, if a hole opens up, this one will fall out. Theoretically, right?
Sure.
So the real magic is if it goes through in 1, 2, 3, without the other one falling through.
Okay.
Now, of course, I've been doing it really fast, right? It's kind of unfair doing it so fast. And they're really linked. You can see that, correct?
Yeah.
All right,
Can
just
I
making
pull
sure. Oh, it comes apart if you pull on it.
That's what can I?
You know what? Why not? Here, I'm going to take one. I want you to show this. You can see it melts through very easily. But if I were to actually hand it to him,
Can I see
right?
this one? Can I see that one?
You can see any of them. But here's the thing.
Actually
No, well, I don't know, because you do look very strong, and I'm a little terrified of your ability to break that ring.
Yeah, I might not want to break this.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have a little teamwork between you guys. We're going to do this. So we're going to link it like this. You can see here in your hands. But I want you to hold one side of this ring. And you're going to hold the other side of the same ring. Same ring. Same ring. No worries. Hold it tight. Hold it up high. You can hold it up high, just like that. So the audience can see. And we're going to link it in your hands in the count of 3. Are you ready? Everybody throw a little magic. 1, 2, 3. And it passes through in your hands.
Can I see that one?
You guys are so funny. All right, now I'm going to take them all apart. You can put them down. You can go ahead and take a seat. Give them a huge round of applause. Now you'll see them all come apart. Every last one, even the ones they examined, this one melts through this one. like that. I'll take the bottom one off just like before. Again, same thing, that one comes off. And the two in the middle, the ones they examine, you can see very clearly, melt right through each other. Thank you very much. Now, these, of course, are all illusions. There's always a trick to something. We haven't done a card trick, though, so I'd like to do a card trick. Now, there's a lot of different card tricks. You might have seen something like this. Who here is familiar with a lot of card tricks? I'm going to do a different one than I did up close to anybody. But you can see these cards are all different, right? That's important. If they were all the same, that'd be pretty cheap. Now, here's an interesting thing. As you see the cards mix up like this, all right, and you can see that the faces are all different. Oh, I should say the backs, though, even though they're this, I like to actually do this little thing where I change the cards, where they jump, and then they all become red. Does that make sense? Yeah, you can see them. They literally are all red. Now, here's the fun thing. As cool as that is, and it is pretty cool, I guess. I'll just put this over here. So, I should say one thing. What I would like to do is use 2 more people, and I need some people who are friends. You two right there. Come on up. Give them a huge round of applause. One on this side, one on this side. We're going to do a little math magic. Who here likes math? Don't worry, we're not going to do anything complicated if you get scared, all right? You're like, bummer. Bummer. All right, so I'm going to give you a great responsibility.
Oh, boy.
You can handle it?
Probably.
All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand you these cards, okay, in a second. When I hand you these cards, you're going to count 10, and the audience with you will count 10 into my hand. All right, does that make sense? All right, here you go. Just take all of them. Count them one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I'm assuming that you have a pocket of some kind. Yes. So would you choose one of your pockets and put these cards in your pocket?
Yes.
Yep, and I'll take the rest of the cards. We're going to do the same thing with you. Take them, do the exact same thing. 10 into my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so just like them, you can do the exact same thing. Take these cards and put them into any pocket. Except for that one. I'm just kidding. Not that one. Not allowed. No. All right, so this is cool so far because they have 10 cards each. But we're going to do a little interesting thing. Would you name a number? We're going to do this with a few people. Would you name a number between 1 and 5? 2. Name a number between 1 and 5? 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 4. All right. Now, out of those, would you name 2 of those? We need to eliminate some choices. Name 2 of those.
3.
And?
4.
All right, 3 and 4. Hold out your hands. All right. 3, 4. Move one of your hands down.
What?
Move one of your hands down. 3, 4. Move one of your hands down. 3 it is. All right, you can put every wrist away. So we're going to use 3. Watch carefully. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use, and you saw that they all had different choices, just like I said. Use all of you guys here, and we give them all these different options. Now, look, this is incredible. We're going to move 3 cards from your pocket using magic, all of us together, over to your pocket. Yes. Now, watch. Hold out your hands. Hold out your hands. 1, 2, 3. Did you feel that? Don't lie. No, just kidding. All right, check it out. 3 cards have moved across. But wait, if 3 cards have moved from your pocket, how many should you have?
7.
7, and how many should you have?
13.
All right, take out your cards and count them. Wait a second. We'll do these each at a time so you know that I'm not distracting you or something. All right, count one at a time. Face down in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, the last one. Give me a huge round of applause. That's pretty cool. But wait, you should have 13. Pull them out. Do you have 13? Theoretically. You don't believe me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow, give them a huge round of applause. They're incredible magicians. You can go take a sheet. Now, as we move through time, we're going to jump in history, all right? We're going to jump in history, because what we just saw was card tricks. And in fact, cards are tied to an incredible invention, I should say this, that changed all of human history in the 1500s. Anybody know what it was? Yes! This guy knows it. Great job. You know, I talk to audiences, and like most of the time, no one gets it, but this guy got it, so we're good. All right, so now we're going to jump ahead to the 1800s. This is a trick you would have seen then. Now, it's a really simple illusion, and it's a challenge amongst magicians. So the important thing is I'm going to get the glass and the cup to switch, or sorry, the glass and the bottle to switch places. Are you ready? Watch carefully. Cover them up. A little magic. Unbelievable, right? Now let me check just to make sure. You never know. These things go haywire, okay? Now for the hard part. They go back. Woo! Unbelievable. Now for those of you who can't tell, that was sarcasm. I know there's some of you out there. But that's okay. Now the funny thing is, I'm going to do this one more time. By the way, did you see the guy in the back with the clown suit? No, I'm serious. Nah, I'm just teasing. That's what you're expecting me to do, right? All right, here's the fun thing. You want to see the evidence. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. They jump across. All right, remember the hard part's making them go back. Now, people think they know how it's done. They think there's an extra bottle. As if. Oh, wait, yeah, there is one. Sorry, that's how the trick works. See, you get an extra bottle when you tap the bottles, or I shouldn't say the bottles, but the tubes. You go like this, it jumps across. It doesn't matter whether there's an extra bottle or not. You just tap, and then you get an extra bottle. Hey, best party trick ever. Drinks all night, right? No, I'm just teasing. All right. Goes across, you tap it, you get a bottle. Now, people wonder, how long can this go on? The answer is you can do this all night. Really, you can do it literally all night if you like. You just go like this. They jump across, you tap, and you get a bottle, okay? Now, there does pose one interesting question that I always thought about. What happens if I used one tube? If I use one tube like this, it turns into a bottle. You turn it upside down. You come over here, it turns into a glass. You tap it, it turns into a bottle again. You remove the bottle, you do it all over again with the same tube. We'll do it one more time. You see, just like this, and you come over here, and you come over there, and you snap your fingers, and it appears. Now, at this point, there are just too many bottles. All right, just too many. So you know what I like to do? It doesn't matter whether you're doing it this way, right? And it doesn't matter whether you're doing it this way, all right? What is important to remember is that we don't know if it's the same bottle going back and forth or not. So I want to do a little test right now. We're going to tie a string around this bottle. Now, if we tie a string around this bottle, you'll see very clearly that when we cover it up, not only does the bottle go across, but we get an extra bottle. Thank you very much. People think it might have something to do with the table. Just in case that is your theory, I will show you right now. It has nothing to do with the table at all.